Hey everybody, Coach Bree here. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody. I've gotten a lot of interest in the automated bot that I posted about. So right now, I just recently released it only to my current mentees, and they've been using the bot and had a lot of success. So I'm going to go through everything, tell you how the bot works, what it is, and I'm also going to show you more than one strategy. So most of you guys are familiar with the opening range break. So that is one of the strategies that I've created. Now I have optimized the bot to enter at the most optimal times and exit at the most optimal times. So here we go. So the first one on the screen right now, this is going to be, it's called the auto orb because it's an automated orb. So literally it's going to give you the signal, right? So once you receive a signal, this triangle is going to pop up or whatever you set it to, completely custom in your settings. Okay. Then after the candle closes, it's going to enter the trade. So today it entered the trade here and then it exited right here. So although these wins or these gains look small because you're trading micros, these gains compound. All right. So quickly, I'm going to show you the actual win rate. So for this is the micro Dow Jones, and it's been trading since October 26th of 2025 and only trading two micros. So if you would have just let the bot do what it do, you would have made about $2,300 just trading two micros. Okay. Now you can, of course, depending on the account size that you're trading a 50K account, you can, of course, increase that size to 5, 10, whatever contracts, right? And that number will go up. This is just trading extremely conservative. So matter of fact, I'll show you just based off of the previous data, how I would actually select the quantity. So scrolling down here, this is going to pretty much give you a breakdown of every trade. So 84% of the trades have been profitable. Now this is the long column, so 80% of the long trades are profitable and 87% of the short trades are profitable. Now on average, the average winning trade for a long is about $12. The average winning trade for a short is about $30, right? Now overall, average losing trade is about 158. Average winning trade is about $55. Now that's completely normal for the orb, for the risk to reward to be slightly upside down. Now, knowing that the average losing trade is about $158, I know that I have a lot of risk. So with that being said, if I'm trading a 50K account, I'm more inclined to actually trade either a full Dow Jones contract or close up to 10 contracts on this. So if I go into my settings here and I change the number to 10, and then if I'm trading a 50K account, we're going to change that to 50,000. Then we're going to go okay. Okay, so now the average losing trade is about $790. Average winning trade is about 278, almost 300 bucks. Now I have to ask myself, can that account size withstand a trade that could lose $790 without me blowing the account? And if the answer is yes, which it can, because the drawdown on a 50K account, depending on which prop firm you're trading, is anywhere from 2,000 to 2,500. So one trade is not going to blow the account. So I would be okay with sizing up to a maximum of 10, right? And then if I look over the last 30 days, so let's see here. So over the last 30 days, bot would have made me about $3,000. Okay. And that's amazing because if you're trading a 50K account, you would have definitely been eligible for a full payout. Again, either and which prop firm plan you pick, because either you can get 50%, 90%, or I think it's up to 90%. So whatever plan, you could literally get up to a 2K payout with this within 30 days if you just let the bot do what it's going to do. All right, so let's go over here to the NASDAQ. So my favorite thing, first of all, you can already see that it provides you with the win rate for the trades up here. It gives you the entry, the target, the stop loss, all of that when you enter the trade. So even if you're just using the bot on specific prop firms that allow the automated trading, you can do that as well. And then you can also use this tool to just enter the same trade manually in another prop firm account that does not allow, you to take those type of trades. So you can use it as very easy. Now, same thing here. This particular time frame has a 90% win rate. Now this is the 1 minute chart, has a 92% win rate. So now over the last 30 days, you would have made about $3,800 with very minimal drawdown. Out of the last 22 trades, 20 trades were winners. Okay, so based off of that, that's the last, I want to say that was the last 14 days. Now this is based off the last 30 days. So in the last 30 days, there were 39 trades that were taken, and 37 out of those trades were winners and 2 were losers. Okay, so again, we can go down and we can look at the average trades right here. So average losing trade, again, about the same. 780, average winning trade about 150, largest trade 267. It doesn't just take one trade a day, as you can see. Some days it'll take multiple trades. You can literally set the algorithm. Like yesterday, this was a beautiful trade. It only took one trade. Let's look at the other days. Right here, it took 2 trades. Both of them were winning trades. Now, within the settings, you can go in here and you can set it to take as many trades as you want. So just because, let's say you put 10, right? Just because you take 10 trades does not mean there's going to be 10 opportunities, 10 full trades for you to take, right? It's only going to take a trade based off the condition. So I typically do 2 to 3. As you increase this and change settings, it will impact the win rate. I optimize this for the highest win rate possible and the most profitable. So this is just what I use, okay? Now the last one, so that was just MNQ, MYM. You can literally use it on anyone. Now, the last one that I want to show you is another strategy that I created. It's called Profit Lock, and this has been highly profitable for me. I've been using this one on a funded account for the last about week and a half, and I've already made a little over $5,000 in profit and been able to take a payout. So from me to be able to get funded, pass the eval, get funded, and take a payout, it literally took me about 8 days. So this strategy is insane. Now this is based off of gold, and it is called the Profit Lock. Depending on which time frame you use, this can also trade during the Asia session, the London session, Sydney session, whatever, however you set it up. So you can set this up different ways. Now this is a trade that it took yesterday. So this was the first trade, and this was a break-even trade. Okay, so it's called Profit Lock because it literally locks in profit. So based off of this entry, based off the signal, we got a long signal right here. So this gray line is where our entry was, and then the bot is going to plot out where it wants you to take profit. Well, where it wants to take profit, not you. So this is the first one, and this is the second. So once it gets to the first one, it's going to start to trail the trade. Okay, so if it doesn't reach the second TP, what it's going to do is it's going to trail it. And I have it set at, if it doesn't hit the second TP, then stop me out at the first TP. So I literally designed this to trade just like me. So many of you have been on the live calls with me, and you know I always talk about rolling your stops up. So this is literally created to protect your portfolio, and so that you don't like blow any accounts or anything like that. So let's take a quick second to actually look at some of the trades. All right, so some people may say 74% win rate's not that great. Well, out of 218 trades, 162 are winning, but the profit factor is insane, right? So since was the last 90 days, you would have made about 8,000, and this is strictly trading just with 2 micros, okay? Only 2 micros, and the max equity drawdown is 1,700. So that risk to reward right there is insane. So if we go down here to the list of trades and just look at the winnings here. Okay, $196, 169, 25. Now you can even set parameters, right? So let's just say the average trade is about $200. Okay, and you set it to knock you out at $200 in your trade of 8. Boom, you made $200 easy. Majority of these trades run in profit, $200. Now the losses, you'll notice, the losses are usually very, very small, $128, $205. But look at all these wins, and they add up. Tiny losses, big wins, big consistent wins. That's what you want. So this is what the bot is. It's fully automated. So all you have to do is set the bot up when you set up your eval account, and then when you get funded. After you get funded, then you just let the bot run. Now you can also run this on Live Capital, but most people are going the funded route, getting a payout, then using that capital to fund their live account and then run the bot on it. So that's what the bot is. Tag me in the Discord if you have any questions. Bot is now, if you like what you see, make sure that you apply. In your application, make sure that you are very honest and truthful, because I am only taking on serious traders and only taking on a handful. I'm not taking on everybody. Just because you apply does not mean that you will get selected to be in the program. Then after you apply and your application is selected, then it'll allow you to book a call with me and we'll do a full demo, discuss next steps, etc. So again, let me know if you have any questions. Tag me in the Discord. Have a weekend.